A very good morning, children. Welcome back to online session of subject mathematics of 6th class. So in the previous class we have discussed about the divisibility rules of 4. Okay, so 4, 8, these two are somewhat different types of divisibility rules. Okay, so rather than 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, so this 4 and 8, these two are somewhat different. So in the previous class we have discussed about the divisibility rule of 4. So how you have discussed? So first of all, by taking a circle, if we can do a circle into 4 equal parts. So that so 1, 2, 3, 4. So a circle, if you take a circle as 100 means you can divide into 4 parts. So like that 4 is divisible by, so 100 is divisible by 4, like that you have seen. So after 100, so whatever the multiples of 100, those will be the divisibilities of 4. Okay, so whatever the multiples of 100, that means like 500, 600, like that you have seen. Okay, whatever the multiples of 100 are there, those all are divisibilities of 4 we have seen. Okay, so but after 100, so even instead of these multiples, so if there was given 562, if there was given 562 number, so here 562 we can do it as an expansion. Okay, so in the first chapter we have seen that how to do the expansion of a numbers. Okay, like if you remember the place values, then you can do very easily. So that means 562 you can write as a 500 plus 60 plus 2. Is it right, children? So like this you can do. So that means 500 plus 60 plus 2. So here what you are doing, so you are expanding and you are identifying which number is divisible by 4. Okay, so obviously if you see here, the first number is 500. 500 is divisible by 4. Why? Because it is a multiple of 100. So all the multiples of 100 are divisible by 4. But what about this 60 plus 2? 60 plus 2 is 62. So how can we find whether 62 is divisible by 4 or not? So here you are supposed to do the actual division of division method. Okay, so actual division with the 4. Okay, so this is, I think so you know, this is general division. Okay, for 4 into 1, first take only one digit. 4 ones 4, 6 minus 4 is 2. So here again 2 bring down. Okay, 22. Whether 22 is divisible by 4 or not? No. Yes. Here 22 is not divisible by 4 because in the 4 table 22 doesn't come. Okay, 4 4 16, 4 5 is 20, but 4 6 24, 4 5 is 20, 4 6 24. So 22 is in between 20 and 24. So that's why 22 is not a divisible of 4. That means 62 is not a divisibility rule. So finally what you can say, so here 562 is also not divisible by 4. Like that you are supposed to check. Okay, so up to 100, up to expansion of 100, you are very much perfect. That means so up to 100, that means up to 500, every multiple is divisible by 4. So after 100, what generally if you see the places, so what will be the places? So here what will be the places means the ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, lakhs, 10 lakhs. So and so on will be there. Crores, 10 crores also will be there. Okay, so up to hundreds, all the multiples are divisible by 4. Okay, so these all are divisible by 4. Okay, so here no need of any doubt. Okay, so because these all are multiples of 100 only. Okay, 100 into something only, this will come, these numbers will come. So 100 into 10 is 1000. Again 100 into 100 is 10,000. Again 100 into 1000 is 1 lakh. So that means all these are multiples of 100. So these all are multiples of 4. And what you are supposed to check? You are supposed to check the only tens and ones place. Suppose here in the tens place 2 and in the ones place 4 is there. So you are supposed to do the actual division of 24 for whether it is divisible by 4 or not. Okay, only these last two digits you are supposed to check whether it is divisible by 4 or not. Okay. Suppose here instead of 2 and 4, if the two places are zeros, if the two places are containing zeros, then the total number is divisible by 4, because this is also multiple of 100 only. Okay. So see, 56000 is there. So 56000, it is also multiple of 100. How you can say? Because 560 into 100. So 560 into 100 is a multiple of 100. So 560 into 100 is this one only. Is it right, children? So that means here ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. Okay, 1,000, 10,000. So this is 560. 560 into 100 is 56,000. So this is compulsory. Here 100 into 560. 100 into something is a multiple of 100. Okay, so this number is divisible by 4. So like this we have identified in the previous class. So today we are going to see about the divisibility of 8. How the divisibility of 8 we have to check. Okay, so carefully listen, children. Very easy only. 8 also very easy only. If you keep some focus means you will get. Okay, so first take the number 10. Okay, number 10. So whether 10 is divisible by 8 or not, you have to identify. So do the general division, or directly if you know the 8 table, you can easily identify. So in the 8 table whether 10 will come or not? No. That means 10 is not divisible by 8. 10 is not divisible by 8. Okay. Then take next 10. Okay, next 10. So what is next 10? 100. Whether 100 is divisible by 8 or not, you identify. So that means do the general division. Okay. So 100. Here I am doing the general division 8. So 8, first take 2 digits. 8 ones 8. Okay. So 10 minus 8 is 2. Again bring 0 down. 20. Whether 20 is divisible by 8 or not? So no. That means here what is the lesser number which is divisible by 8? So 8 2s 16. 8 3s is 24. But 24 is more than 20. So greater number we can't write down. Okay. So here 20 minus 16 is 4. So here 4 is getting remainder. Okay. If you get the remainder as 0, then that number is totally divisible by whatever the divisor we have taken. By whatever the divisor we have taken. Here we have taken 8 as a divisor. Okay. So here what you are supposed to check? So we got the 4 as a remainder. So that means here in the 8 table we can't get 100. So that means here 100 is also not divisible by 8. We have to identify that one. Next, take one more thing. Next one, add one more 0 to this. So 1, 2, 3. What is this one? 1000. Next multiple. So what is the next multiple? So 100 into 10 is 1000. Okay. So this is 10 into 1. Okay. Next, this is 10 into 10. This is 100. Next, 10 into 100. Okay. Okay, like this you are supposed to multiply with 10. Okay. So 10, 100, 1000. So 1000 into 8. Whether 1000 is divisible by 8 or not, we have to check. So here we have to do the general division. Okay, same like this. Okay, 8. Again, as usual, take 2 digits. So 8 ones 8. Okay, 8 ones 8. 10 minus 8, 2. Next, bring 1 0 down. 20. So 8 2s 16. Okay, I hope so you are understanding. Next, 20 minus 16, that is 4. Again bring one more 0 down, that is 40. So 40 is divisible by 8 or not? Okay, yes. 8 5s 40. Okay, so 40 minus 40 is 0. So still here any other number to take down? So no other number is there. So we have to end. So by ending the division, what we got the remainder? We got the remainder as 0. So that means 1000 is divisible by 8. So it is perfectly divisible by 8. So that means whatever the 1000, so all the 1000 numbers, so all the multiples of 1000 will be divisible by 8. So that means from the 1000 onwards you are supposed to identify the divisibilities of 8. Okay. So here for 1000 how many zeros are there? Last 3 zeros are there. That means so whatever the number is there, so if a number is having 4 digits, then that number will be divisible. How? Because it is a multiple of 1000. Is it right? So 1000 is divisible by 8. That means here what you are supposed to check. So all the multiples of 1000 are divisible by 8. Okay. So 1000 into 2, that is 2000. This is also divisible by 8. Next 1000 into 20. So 1000 into 20 is also divisible by this is also multiple of 1000 on. That means this is also divisible by 1000. Is it? This is also multiple of divisible by 8. Okay. So all the multiples of 1000 are divisible by 8. So in the previously how we have seen, so all the multiples of 100 are divisible by 4. Here also all the multiples of 1000 are divisible by 4. Okay. So for 1000 how many digits will be? There will be 4 digits. So here what are the digits? Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Is it right, children? So here the up to 1000 place, up to the thousands place, all the numbers are divisible by 8. Okay. So I think so you are clear. Okay. So see children, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, lakhs, 10 lakhs. So that means up to 1000, all the numbers are divisible by 8. Okay. So but what about the 100, tens and ones? So these 3 digits you are supposed to check by actual division. So same as in the for the divisibility of 4, how you check? Only the 2 digits that are tens and ones you have checked for the divisibility with the actual division. So but here in the for the divisibility of 8, what you are supposed to check? You are supposed to check these 3 digits, ones, tens and hundreds place digit, whether it is divisible by 8 or not with the actual division. With the actual division you are supposed to check. I think so you are clear. Is it right? Very easy, children. So in the for the divisibility of 4, which we should check only ones and tens place. For divisibility of 8, we should check ones, tens, hundreds. Okay. So the last 3 digits you are supposed to check whether it is divisible by 8 or not with the actual division. So I think so you know this division. Okay. Same that division only you are supposed to follow. But coming to this one, all these numbers. So all these places, thousands, 10,000, lakhs, 10 lakhs, crores, 10 crores. All this will be divisible by 8. Obviously they are divisible by 8. Again, you are not supposed to check for these numbers. Okay. So for example, if I say, okay, without any confusion I will say, okay. Eight, 6, 7, 2, 9. 8, 6, 7, 2, 9 is there. Okay. So here what see, first of all, how many digits are there for this number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So totally there are 5 numbers. So 86,729. So here what are the names of places? Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. Okay. So 10,000. So first of all, you are supposed to expand this number. So how you are supposed to do? Solution. So expansion, I think so you know. Okay. So first, what is the first number? 8. So 8 is in the 10,000 places. So 80,000 plus. Directly I am writing. Instead of writing 8 into 10,000, directly I am writing 80,000. Okay. So don't get confused, children. Next, here what is that? 6. 6 is in thousands place. So 6,000 plus. Next 7. 700. 7 is in hundreds place. Okay. 700 plus 2. 2 is in tens place. So 20 plus 9. Okay. So first step should be expansion. Okay. After expansion, what you have to identify? So see children, this is ones, this is tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. Okay. So by the rule of 8, by the rule of divisibility of 8, what we understood? So up to thousands, every number will be divisible by 8. Okay. Again, we are not supposed to check for the 80,000 and 6,000 because these two are multiples of 1,000 only. So why? How this is the multiple of 1,000? 6 into 1,000 is 6,000. Okay. So next, this one 80 into 1,000 is 80,000. 80 into 1,000. So 80 into 1,000. So this is also multiple of 1,000. So no need to check for this for these two numbers. Okay, these two numbers are divisible by 8. That means up to 86, up to 86 divisible by 8. But what about these three things? 720 plus 9, that is 729. Okay, so for this 729, you are supposed to check with the actual division. You are supposed to check with the actual division or general division. Okay, so generally how you will do the division? So like that you are supposed to check. Suppose if this is also divisible by 8, that means if you get a remainder as 0 for this division, then this total number is divisible by 8. Okay, so half part it is divisible by 8. Okay, we got it. Okay, up to thousands, but remaining half part is 3 digits. So this last 3 digits you are supposed to check whether it is divisible by 8 or not. Okay, so 8 in 729 division 8. Okay, so first take one digit. So 7 is less than 8. So less than 8 means you are supposed to take two numbers. So in the 8 table, when 72 will come, so 8 nines 72. 8 nines 72. Is it right, children? So 72 minus 72 is 0. Next 9 is there. So 9 you should bring down. So 0 9 means 9 only. Okay. 9 does it goes in a 8 table? No. So 8 ones 8, 8 to 16. So 8 ones 8. 9 minus 8 is 1. So you got the remainder as 1 but not 0. Okay, if you get 0 means this is divisible by 8. So here we got a divisible remainder as 1. So 729 is not divisible by 8. If a half part is not divisible by 8 means the total number 86 729 is not divisible by 8. Okay, so like this you are supposed to check. So up to 86 you no need to check. Only ones, tens, hundreds. Only these three places you are supposed to check with the actual division. I think so you got it. Is it right, children? So if any doubts, again in the next class I will clarify to you. Okay. So I think so no doubts only here, because for this divisibility of 8 you are supposed to check ones, tens, hundreds place number whether it is divisible by 8 or not with the actual division. I think so. If you know this actual division, then you will get very easily. Okay. So this is about the divisibility rule of 8. Okay. So what is the final statement? What is the final statement of this divisibility rule of 8? I am writing on the board. You can better copy in your notebook. Okay. So divisibility of 8. Okay. So what is a statement? Okay. Statement I am writing. Statement of divisibility of 8. Okay. A number is divisible by 8. Divisible by 8 if a number is divisible by 8 if that number okay, instead of like this, with 4 or more digits, 4 or with 4 or more digits. A number is divisible by 8. A number is divisible by 8 with 4 or more digits if the number found by its last digit. If the number found by its last 3 digits, children, okay, last 3 digits, that is, what are the last 3 digits by our number? Okay, that is hundreds, tens and ones. Okay, so these 3 are last 3 digits. Okay, so a number is divisible by 8 with 4 or more digits if the number found by its last 3 digits is divisible by 8. Is divisible by 8. Okay, if a number with the last 3 digits of that number is divisible by 8, then the total number is divisible by 8. That only you are saying. A number is divisible by 8. Okay, 56, 729. Okay, suppose like this number is there. A number is divisible by 8 with 4 or more digits. With 4 or more digits. Okay. Okay. For example, like this number we shall write. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. A number is divisible by 8 with 4 or more digits. 4 or more digits if the number found by its last 3 digits. So last 3 digits are ones, tens, hundreds. If the number found by its last 3 digits, that is hundreds, tens, ones. Hundreds, tens, ones is divisible by 8. Okay. If this number is divisible by 8, then automatically the total number is divisible by 8. That one he is saying. So, but you will get it out. So, what we have to do? If a number is whether 2 digit or 3 digit. If a number is 2 digit or 3 digit number. Okay. So, for this also you should do general division only. You are supposed to do the general division only. Okay. Suppose 72 is there. 72 whether it is divisible by 8 or means 8 or not means how you are supposed to do general division. Suppose 526 is there. 526 whether it is divisible by 8 or not, how you are supposed to do? You are supposed to do the general division only. If you know general division for the 3 digit numbers or 2 digit numbers, then you can get very easily. Okay. This is about half of the statement. Okay. But a number with either 3 or 2 or one digit, either 3 or 2 or 1 digit, then that number should be done actual division for 8 divisibility. Okay, so that is a thing. So a number is divisible by 8 with 4 or more digits, either 4 or more digits. That means 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If the 6 digit number means you are supposed to check that if the number found by its last 3 digits, that is hundreds, tens and ones, is divisible by 8. Okay, only these 3 things you are supposed to check. But if a number is either with 3 digits or 2 digits or 1 digit, then that number should be done actual division for 8 divisibility. For whether the number with 3 or 2 or 1 digit, if the they are divisible or not, how you are supposed to check? You are supposed to check with the actual division method. Okay, then only you will get the divisibility rule of 8. Okay, I think so you have understood. Okay, so if you want, you can write this statement in your notebook. So now we shall go on with some problems. So how you are supposed to do this type of problems, we shall see. Okay, some example problems we shall see based on the divisibility rule of 8. Okay. First one. What is the first one? 76104. 76104. Whether it is divisible by 8 or not, we have to check. So, solution. So, what is the first step? Generally, what we have to write? So, the same question we are supposed to write as a first step. Okay. So, instead of word problems, for this type of problems, you are supposed to write the first step as a same number. Okay. After this, so first expansion. So the second step is you are supposed to do the expansion of this number. Okay. Before expansion, you are supposed to write the place names. Okay. Place names: ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. Is it right, children? Okay. I think so you are understanding. Okay. Same as the first chapter. How you have done the expansion, same like that one. So first, what is the first number? 7. So 7 is in which place? 10,000 place. So 70,000 plus next 6. 6 is in thousands place. 6,000 plus next 1. 1 is in hundreds place. 100 plus next 0. 0 is in tens place. So 0 only. 0 into 10 is 0 only. Plus next 4. 4 is in ones place. That means 4 only. Okay. 70,000 plus 6,000 plus 100 plus 0 plus 4. Okay. So this is the expansion. So after expansion, so what you are supposed to write here? By the rule of 8, by the rule of 8 divisibility, by the rule of 8 divisibility, $70,000 and 6,000 are divisible. Okay. So these two are divisible by 8. So we have to check. So we have to check. What we have to check? So 100 plus 0 plus 4. What is 100 plus 0 plus 4? We have to check 104 by actual division. So like this you are supposed to write. Okay. So the reasoning is also very, very important, children. Not only direct doing the problem. So this type of reasonings also you are supposed to write. Okay. So that you will get a very good knowledge about how to do the problem. Okay. So reasoning is important. So for this reasoning you will get some extra marks. Okay. So instead of giving 2 marks, you will give 3 marks if the problem is for 5 marks. Okay. So by actual division, okay, by actual division, division. Okay. So by actual division you are supposed to do. So what is the actual division? So 104. So 104 by actual division, because 104 is a hundreds place, tens place and ones place. So here you are supposed to check with the actual division. So first take one digit, 1 less than 8. So take 2 digits. Okay. So 10. So 8 ones 8. Okay. 10 minus 8 is 2. Okay. So next take one more number, 4. Is 24 divisible by 8 or not? So 24 will be in the 8 table or not? So yes, 8 3 is 24. Okay. 8 3 is 24. If you know a 8 table very clearly means then you will get division very easily. Okay, so 24 minus 24, that is 0. So here the remainder is 0. So 104 is perfectly divisible by 8. So perfect divisor of 8. So that means therefore 104 is divisible by 8. Okay, therefore final conclusion, what you are supposed to write? So obviously 70,000 and 6,000 are divisible by 8. Okay, we have to check only 104. We have checked and it is perfectly divisible by 8. Why? Because the remainder is 0. So therefore what is the final conclusion? So 76 is divisible by 8 and 104 is also divisible by 8. So obviously the total number is divisible by 8. Therefore 76,104 is divisible by 8. Okay. So like this you are supposed to write. Suppose by doing this division, if we get remainder any other natural number, if we get means then you are supposed to write therefore 104 is not divisible by 8. Therefore the whatever the number given as a question, so that is also not divisible by 8. Okay, so you are supposed to write like that conclusion. So this reason is very important, children. Okay, whatever the reason I have written here, this is very much important. Okay, for every problem you are supposed to write this one. Okay, by the rule of 8 divisibility, 70,000 and 6,000 are divisible. Why? Because 70,000 and 6,000 are both are multiples of 1,000. So all the multiples of 1,000 are divisible by 8. So what we have to check? So we have to check 104 by actual division. So the next step is actual division, general division. So 104 divided by 8. So if it is perfectly divisible, so write down 104 is divisible by 8. Therefore 76,104 is divisible by 8. Suppose here if you got any natural number as a remainder, natural number means starting from 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that, if any number is coming means, so it is not divisible by 8. Okay, so the complete number is not divisible by 8. So like this you are supposed to write. Okay, so one more problem we shall see regarding this divisibility, regarding if any number is not divisible by 8, so how it will be. Okay, I hope so you have understood this problem. Okay, so next second problem we shall see. B problem. What is the B problem? 3732. Okay, 3732 I am giving. So first solution. So the first step is as usual 3732. Okay, writing the same question. So here first you are supposed to write the place names, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, and the second step is expansion, expanding this number. So 3 is in the thousands place, so 3000 plus next 7 is in hundreds place, 700 plus next 3 is in tens place, 30 plus next 2 is in ones place, 2. Okay, so after writing this one, so what you are supposed to write? By the rule of 8 divisibility, comma 3000 is divisible by 8. Okay, so by the rule of 8 divisibility, comma by the rule of 8 divisibility, 3000 is divisible by 8. So why? Because 3000 is a multiple of 1000. 3 into 1000 is 3000. So here no need to check again this one. So we have to check we have to check 732 by actual division okay. So by actual division we are supposed to check the 732. Okay, so in the down you are supposed to do the actual division 732. If it is divisible by 8 or not, we have to check. So first take one number 7. 7 is less than 8. So take one more digit. Okay, if any number is if the first number is less than this divisor means take the two digits. Okay, no problem. Okay, suppose if this number is if the first number is greater than this divisor means take only one number and take one by one numbers. Okay, so here this 7 is less than 8, so I am taking two digits. Suppose here instead of 7 9 is there, so take only here instead of 7 9 is there, so then you are supposed to take only one digit, that is 9. Okay, 9 ones 8 ones 8, so 9 minus 8 is 1, so that means here the subtraction should not be disturbed. Okay, so like this you are supposed to do. So actually here what is it, 7 is it, so here 7 is it, so that's why we are supposed to take the two digits 73. So 8 nines 72, 8 nines 72, is it right children? 8 nines 72. So 73 minus 72 is 1. Okay, 3 minus 2 1, 7 minus 7 0. Next here one more digit is there, take 2 down. Okay, 12. Whether 12 is divisible by 8 or not, read once a table. 8 once 8, 8 to 16. So 8 to 16 is coming. So 16 is less than 12. So sorry, 16 is greater than 12. So here 8 once 8, 8 once 8, 8 to 16. So 12 is somewhere in the middle. So 12 is not coming. So therefore what you should write? So 8 once 8. Okay, 12 minus 8. What is 12 minus 8? Okay, 12 minus 8 is write down 4. Okay, so 12 minus 8 is 4. So up to here also you are not supposed to write. So up to here only it is enough, because 12 is not dividing in the 8 table. So no need to do again. Okay, if you want it for your satisfaction you can do. Okay, to get a single digit remainder. Okay, so 4 is a natural number. So for whole numbers 0. Okay, so the whole number 0 should come. If the natural numbers are coming as a remainder means, so that number is not divisible by 8. So therefore what you should write? 732 is not divisible by 8. Okay, so finally what you can say? So 3000 is divisible by 8, but 732 is not divisible. Therefore 3732 is not divisible by 8. Okay, so like this you are supposed to end the answer. Okay, this is the end of answer. So like this, suppose here instead of 732, if the three digits are zeros only, so 3000 only is there, so then 3000 is directly divisible by 8. Okay, here you should write. So by the rule of 8 divisibility, 3000 is divisible by 8 because 3000 is a multiple of 1000. Therefore 3000 is divisible by 8. Okay, like that you are supposed to end. Okay, so if the these three digits are any numbers instead of zeros, then you are supposed to do the actual division. Okay, hope you have understood very easily. Okay, so now I will give you some problems as a homework. Whether they are divisible by 8 or not, you verify, and all the steps should be same like this only. So first step is same question, then second step is expansion. After expansion you write down 3 up to 3000, same this one. So after 3000 whatever the number is you do actual division and write the final conclusion same like that. Okay, so these are the some practice problems. Okay. Verify whether the following numbers are divisible by 8. First one. So what is the first one? I am giving 1792. Next, B problem 2000. C problem 1423. Next, D problem 2880. Next, E problem 2020. Next, F problem, last problem, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so these are the 6 problems, children. Do it as a homework whether they are divisible by 8 or not. Okay, 1792, 2000, 1423, 2880, 2020 and 12 lakhs, 1,23,456. Okay, so these numbers you try to do with your own children. So I think so you will be doing these problems very easily. So in the next class we shall come with some divisibility rule of 11. Okay, so thank you for attending my class, children. Have a good day, children. Thank you.